Engineered is synonymous with good software. It's known for its work with Node.js and all the various key software languages that are key to the cloud landscape today. But one of the great things that happened in the last 2 years was you bought an Irish company from Eamon Leonard, who now works for you guys. You bought Orchestra, and you've set up a substantial base here in Dublin. So can you tell me about how that's gone for you guys?
Well, it's gone great. Eamon and the team are super. We've got a foundational facility and organization here in Ireland, and we're using it for development, we're using it for support, and we're using it to jump off into the rest of continental Europe for sales and marketing.
Very good. And the actual cloud applications environment for businesses, every business is now on the cloud in a sense, whether they want to or not. And if they're not on it, their employees are. So how do you see Engineered enabling the business revolution or the business evolution towards cloud?
Well, we're making the tools and we're making it safe and secure so you can take your applications to the cloud. I mean, what we recommend is that companies start small and start with sort of non-mission critical applications and get the experience and then build from there. And that's what we're seeing.
And countries like Ireland, I mean, a huge amount of our exports now are based on software, mainly because of multinational investments. But now you're seeing this energy here where a lot of guys are starting up and trying to get up and running with their own businesses. In terms of your own story and your own insights, from what you're seeing here today and what you're kind of sensing about the future startups or the future globe-trotting businesses that may emerge out of Ireland, what would be the key experiences or insights you'd like to share about getting a business started from the beginning up to a global player?
Well, what you're seeing here at the conference is an enormous amount of energy, entrepreneurialism, and enthusiasm, and you have to have that if you're going to start a company. There's lots of ideas, but you've got to have the enthusiasm to stick with it. And what's happening is these Irish startup companies are gaining the experience, and that experience is spilling over, and other Irish men and women are gaining the benefit of that experience. And it's become clearly an international event. There's probably 600 companies here, maybe 20% are Irish, the other 400 or so companies are international, and they've all come here to Ireland, and we're sharing thoughts, we're sharing ideas, and that experience is rubbing off in the community.
And in terms of Ireland's continuation, in terms of talent and skills, there's not one country in the world that isn't struggling at the moment to fill key positions with key engineers. Getting the message into students at an early stage to stay with maths, stay with science. If you were to look at a way of solving the problem, because it's also acute in the States as well, getting people to study computer science and study those languages. If there was a way or an idea you have around solving the skills supply issue, what would it be?
Well, I think it's a grassroots issue. I think it's hard to legislate. I mean, government programs and telling young kids, study math, study science. When we were all kids, we did what we wanted to. But what's happening is there's a lot of young people here, young compared to me, and they are developing applications, they're building companies, and the enthusiasm is going to spread into the community. And I think it's grassroots, and I think it's going to happen by itself.